Yeah. Check. One. Whatever. Y'all can move if you want. Yeah. Picture me, just a kid.
What's up, YouTube? Mike here with another episode of Talk to the Mic. A little bit of different format this time. It's over the radio because I'm here with Chaclair.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Perfect. I'm doing good. Getting ready for the storm. So tell everybody a bit about yourself.
Man, I'm just here and I'm getting ready for the storm as well. Going to do a couple of things downtown for just some reference library stuff and some other meet and greets and everything like that. I'm going to have to go in and walk through the storm, but I'm there and I'm doing everything, and it's great to be around for 20 plus years.
Perfect. Yeah. So you've been doing music for a long time. What got you into hip hop?
It was my older brother got me into it. He used to go around and play the music on the box there, on the radio box, and sitting there and as loud as he could play it, and every day. And it used to be CKLN 88.1 from 1 to 4. It was all the time. He would play hip hop, and he was also known as the guy on the block because he would go freestyle and battle with everybody on the block. And I was just known as Junior at that time, and then. And then I just kind of got into the hip hop vibes, and then so be it. Here I am. Awesome.
And a lot of good tracks, a lot of good songs coming out. So is there any? Do you have any new stuff coming out soon?
Yeah, well, this year it happens to be the 20th anniversary of since I first released my first full-length album, which was Ice Cold. That did really good and helped to go in, broker a lot of things that were going to happen for other artists in the country here. So it's the 20th anniversary this year. So we're going to go and re-release the album, but we're going to put some bonus tracks on it, and then have some other tracks. And I've been working with some other artists and new and upcoming artists, and we're going to go and do that. So there's a lot of stuff coming out this year as the year moves forward, and we're going to go and be doing a lot of those things this year. So I'm looking forward to it, and I think that a lot of people will be very happily impressed with what we're going to do and how we're going to celebrate this 20th anniversary of this record that really kicked open the door for everybody.
Oh yeah, it was an amazing one. I think I still have the cassette tape of that at home. So I'm gonna have to get the new one when it's out.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I still listen to it. So we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna play one of your videos. So is there any specific one in mind you want me to play?
Yeah, I want everybody going into 2019 to go and sit there. I want everybody to go and sit there and believe that they can go and move mountains. So let's go and play Move Mountains and go and everybody go and believe in themselves and see that they can actually go and do certain things. So let's go and do Move Mountains.
Perfect. So we'll play that and we'll be right back.
All right.
I was made to move mountains. I was born to be astounding. I was grown with a good heart, the type to dive in the waters, deal with the sharks. Whoever survived it, yo, we threw them on the ark. No, I ain't Noah, and no, I ain't Jesus. Just a man that grew up, two brothers in a co-op, a single mother, but knowing this thank you and pleases. Don't mistake my niceness for weakness. That's thinking you can touch nitroglycerin. One touch freeze, don't feel it shivering. You're ice cold and the ground starts trembling. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. See, the shoulders brushed off, the jeans clean. I rock to the sleep with no no ginseng. Then hopped in the car with the rims that gleam. Like, damn, I'm the man, that's how I'm feeling. And when you feel that way, you're more appealing. Cause confident is king and doubt's concealing. And when you conceal, yo, you're hiding your appeal. And when you hide your appeal, you're lower than equal. So you use your pride as your shield, and sometimes pride can be your Achilles heel. So learn from mistakes and bandage up your heel. Then you dive head first and grab what's real. That's real. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. Now please, when you feel that pressure going to your feet, the type of pressure that gon' make you buckle knees, man, you gotta step side, brush off your clothes, then look deep inside. And then I look into my kids' eyes, and when I look in their eyes, all I'm seeing is pride. And when I look in their eyes, the reason why I die. And when I look in their eyes, the reason why I strive. I'm moving mountains 30 grand high. Whoever's on the cliff will take a 30 grand dive. Until you're in this position, will understand why. But whoever's in this position will understand why. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. Everybody watch me, nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna hold me back, nothing's gonna get in my way. My way, my way, my way. Hey yo, everybody watch me, but nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna hold me back, nothing's gonna get in my way. My way, my way, my way. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was made to move mountains. I was born to move mountains.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. We just listened to an awesome track, saw an awesome video. We're still here with Choclair. So what was the inspiration behind this song?
Really, the inspiration behind this song was it's just a lot of things. Like sometimes people get to, they try to do something in their first attempts, whatever, it may not work out, and they get frustrated and they feel like it's just not going to work out or this, that, and the other. But it's like what's made in them, and it just needed to be said to them, and so they can go and stir and put the inspiration inside them. Is that you can move a mountain. So, it was just kind of that. It's just like an inner motivational type song to go and sit there and say that no matter what, and sometimes there might be a block, but you can move that outside of yourself, and you could do it if you just go and really try and do it. It's not easy. I'm not trying to say it's just as easy as that, but it's just something to go and motivate people, and it was my inspiration as well.
Awesome. That's a very good answer. So, do you have any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, I want to shout out, pretty much, I just want to shout out to everybody in the world doing whatever they're doing. It has nothing to do with just doing music. I know a lot of cool people that go and sit there and fix cars. Mm-hmm. Some people that make leather belts. Because I need a belt when I have to go on stage. I enjoy the belts. Mm-hmm. People that just go and do whatever they got to do. Anything that they're doing, and they're doing with purpose, and they're doing it because whether they have to do it because it's their own business or whether they have to do it because they have to work for somebody, it doesn't matter. I give a shout out to everybody just doing their own thing or doing their thing. And I have a lot of love for you, and I can't wait to see you when I come back into your city and I go and sit there and see you on tour.
Awesome, awesome. So now, if people want to get to know more, get your music, just follow you on social media, do you want to give them all the social media platforms?
Yeah, you can follow me at Choclair Official on Facebook. You can follow me at Choclair on Twitter, Choclair Official on Instagram, Choclair on Facebook. Everything is Choclair. So
Pretty plain and simple.
pretty plain and simple. Just go and look up Choclair and look for the platform, and I'm there. Some might be Choclair Official, some might just be Choclair by itself, but I'm there, and you can find me there and reach out to me because I definitely do go and reach back when I get a chance. I always go and reach back out.
Awesome. So now I'm going to ask you my bucket list question. So if you can choose 3 things that you haven't done yet that you want to accomplish and do before you die, what would they be and why?
Oh, man. Okay. I would like to do a lot of things for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Just things to go and sit there and do world stuff, like for people that are unfortunately just don't have what we have in there, and I would like to go and do a lot of stuff to go and help out a lot of people.
Okay.
Number 2, I would like to go and sit there and help a lot of artists become what they want to and think and believe that they can be.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that as well. And number 3, to be honest, I like to win the lotto and do nothing else after this. After I win it, and just be like, peace, bro. Yo, I'm out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Those
Awesome.
are that.
Those are some good answers. So, all right. So now we're gonna ask you if you can do a collaboration with any artist. You've done some with lots of artists, but if you can choose one that's passed on and one that's still alive to do a collaboration with of any genre of music, who would they be and why?
For the artists that passed on, I would love to have done something with the Notorious B.I.G. just because I was a big fan of him.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, he was one of the guys that brought hip-hop. If you remember, for anybody that remembers hip-hop back in the early 90s, it was like everybody was grungy. Like, you know, we were wearing army fatigue. We didn't comb our hair.
Exactly.
Everything was supposed to be grungy and grungy and grungy. And then he came out and was driving limos, Versace sweaters, and he's like, no, we bigger and better than that. And that really caught my eye, and he kind of really turned the hip-hop rap star into a rock star.
It's true.
Even though it was out there, I know there's groups like Run DMC and other people that were doing that already, but he put it out in the front. And then when you look at when the era that where he came out, you had Wu-Tang, and they were and Wu-Tang always is going to be dope.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they were just grungy. Everybody was camouflage gear, one pants up, whatever. He just put it into a champagne life, which is what everybody's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And he kicked it off. So that would be an artist that is gone that I would love to go and, if I was able to go and see him again. Someone that passed away or another artist, obviously, I would have to say, like, MJ.
Okay.
Love to do a track with MJ. And then someone that's still around that would want to go and do something.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she's listening. I want to do something with Shania Twain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be
Shania, if you're
interesting.
listening, you got a brother here waiting for you. That sounds very porno, but you got a brother here waiting for you.
That'd be an interesting collaboration between you two.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think she's good, and I know that I have a lot of thoughts of ideas of what we could do if we could go and sit there and connect the links.
Awesome, awesome. So now I'm gonna ask one last one because I know I'm a wrestling fan. I know you're a wrestling fan. So who is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Oh, that's very hard
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know, but I do love Macho Man Savage
Mm-hmm.
because he was amazing. Rest in peace. But I liked and was also kind of discombobulated on the energy of the Ultimate Warrior running to the ring and smashing the ropes all the time. But I liked him too. So, yeah, but I would say, and I like Ric Flair too because he's whatever. But I would say the ultimate. I would say Macho Man Savage, Randy Savage.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, he was pretty good. His voice was unique and everything too. So
Yeah, and he always walked on his toes and spun his finger in the
yeah,
air like he was looking at something. And we were like looking in the air, like, what are you looking at? We don't
exactly. It's
see
like,
what you're seeing, but you're looking there.
exactly. It was kind of cool. Same thing with Warrior. Warrior would exhaust himself near the like before he even started his match just from running around everywhere.
Yeah, and then the Ultimate Warrior would talk about like the Cyclops in the universe and all of this stuff, and we were
Yeah,
like, what are you talking about? It, but you know what? It made sense to us at that moment.
exactly. Even if you didn't know what it meant, you knew what it meant. You're like, oh, he's just saying this stuff. It's cool. So, all right, well, perfect. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody. And I can't wait to see you guys on the road this year. I'll be back on the road this year, and it's going to be lovely. It's going to be awesome. And one love, and I'll see you guys when I get out on the trail this year.
Perfect. Take care.
All right, take care, brother.